Okay, so I made a new short, yada yada yada, pain-free rework, and I looked up some thumbnails, and I looked at, and the first thing that popped up was Kid Gaming's rework, so it's a Dragon Ball ad. So, and I'm like, oh, the torture free, that could be really cool. A lot of Robux though. 10 hours ago, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm really late for this. So I was, just kind of scrolling around looking for a thumbnail idea. I made a really bad thumbnail and video entirely, but then I saw this gamer robot. So we're gonna be viewing this, and I was gonna make a video. Oh, we're watching it. Blox for Bulletin 13. The reason I didn't see it is because there's a 12 right here, but I have to reload my page, I think. Yep, there it is. So, in this video, we're going to be viewing it. Again, haven't viewed it at all whatsoever. So, I know the last video, there was videos in it, and it kind of obstructed my audio, so sorry about that. Also, last time, I tried to go on Fish to show you how, the mechanics are, the exact same. Pretty sure they're partnering up, don't know. But audio was kind of bad. I fixed that, turned off my microphone, so now I can talk in games like that, and maybe I can live stream it later. Apologies for the interruption. Back to scheduled news. Okay, so in the lore, they stalk the hack. About last string's interruptions. Last week, yada yada yada. Yeah, they're just talking about how they were. Yeah, so they're getting feedback on a recurring point of interest was the positive response we saw to real life sneak peeks. Most people enjoyed a big slog picture. Switch up, not that, in the actual game progress. Kind of do like that, but, it mix of both really kind of fit in. So, mysterious challenger exposed. Pain fruit, look, the little bandages on Pain's head. Well, I guess it kind of is just head. And also, beat him up. I'm assuming this fit's going to be powerful then. They always hype it up, though. A few weeks ago, a story surfed about a fighter who could turn punishment into power. He was known for taking beatings to come back stronger. Ooh, that kind of sounds like Human V4. I think it's Red Gear. Don't correct me on that, please. But you know how if you take damage or do damage, you get stronger. It's kind of I bet it's gonna be like V4 of Human, but maybe stronger. But you just can't do damage. Maybe that damage. Okay, so how it's probably gonna work is you take damage and then you can put that damage out. But whenever you put that damage out, it will progressively get weaker until you take more damage. Let's continue reading, though. Now he's making headlines after winning a 20-man free-for-all. That's impressive. Can't really do that in Blox, though, because, the 12-server cap limit, which is good, honestly, because, you don't want that many people teaming on you with Dragon Spam. At the recent Brawl Summit, however, the man has been disqualified from the $1,000 pool prize after a suspicion of an unnatural occurrence. Yeah, I just saw the pain for. I'm trying to look away to not spoil it for myself to read it out loud. So yeah, I'm assuming he was just using the pain fruit. Officials say he was found using. Yeah, so yeah, it takes away your blocks fruit. That guy. I'm assuming in the lore, blah blah blah, they had to use that guy, but I'm assuming he just ate the pain fruit. This rework embraces a brutal physiology. Damage taken builds a rising pain meter. Called it. That rises up with each strike as the user's suffering intensifies. A reddish-pink aura begins to spike around them and flare, rewarding precise hits while draining power from missed attacks. Okay, so it is basically just Human V4, but, rubber, the transformation for the rubber fruit, so it's kind of like that. But missed attacks, so if you hit him, then it does, but it goes away if you miss. That's a good balance. At the edge of defeat, Last Stand activates, searching back the user into a violent state with a full meter and a brief window of unleash maximum potential before burning out completely. I love that feature. I've as you know, if you watch my streams, I have 400 ult accounts. So I'm probably going to be using Pain as one of my mains. Also, if I try to talk louder, that's because I'm trying to talk out the background noise. So really sorry about that. You can turn your volume down, but sorry. But, so the fighter in question has been permanently banned from the Ultra Fighting Committee, setting an unfair physical advantage in the unregular nouns of the abilities displayed. Oh, maybe, okay, it's not really, probably, but, they could be hinting to, either an NPC, maybe boss, or maybe, a player, kind of like how in games, like Ninja Legends, for example, there's, tournaments that you can fight in to, get a good amount of prizes. You could do that maybe with Belly, kind of $1,000 prize right here. So if we go back, to here, which I already saw this in the live stream, or not the live stream, the video. I didn't, like, watch it. I just watched the beginning of it because, you know, I was, like, recording a video. But sword and accessories, a closer look at the reworks. I don't like this, man. I love it, but, like, they already, like, remember how the shark saw used to look like the one from Arlong Park Saga in One Piece? And now it looks like the warrior sword of the sea. I mean, unless you can, like, change the skin, which I don't know if I mentioned this already, but it looks cool. Okay, I'm assuming this is the Ghoul mask. Tashida, maybe? Cadaver? No idea what that is. Spiky Trident is the first thing that comes to mind. Swordsman hat. Leviathan shield. Or mix or something. The DS coat. And the dark coat. That's my first thought. So I'm assuming they're doing skins. Really hope they do. Hello, everybody. We've been working on hard and behind the scenes. Blah, blah, blah. Game's older weapon and a few accessories. Now we are excited to give you... Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm assuming that they are just... Oh. Accessories getting a rework. I don't know if I like that all that much. Because, you know, it gives you an advantage on, like... Example, Leviathan Shield. It makes you kind of invincible. Especially paired with the Shark Race. But maybe this could be good. Sword rework, though. I really hope they don't change it that much. Because I am really used to CDK. Anywho, because haven't they already done a sword rework? Besides just the looks? Our goal with these reworks is to make your gear look way more stylish. Okay, that's, yeah. Whether it's a sword or accessories, yada, yada, yada. Okay, yeah. What gives you here today is only part of a full lineup. Hopefully that gives you a glimpse of what we've been working on. Ooh, return to the deep blue. Oh, I've actually been kind of wanting to, you know. I had to go back. Something about this island. It ruins. Its silence, its watchers, it keeps echoing my mind. This is somewhat creepy. Ooh, I like that guy. This guy's probably the new, you know, probably going to be the new, either boss, no. Coral Guardian. Okay, yeah, these are going to be the new, this is definitely the new island that we can grind on to the next levels. Oh, yeah, actually, because there's no, whenever the gravity update, maybe it's dragon update, I'm not going to go back because I just recorded the other short. But, the other thing, they didn't add new NPCs to level 260, which that didn't bother me, because I grind a Haunted Castle until max level, because I love Haunted Castle for no reason. It is just my favorite grinding spot, which I'm gonna be going back to there. Free Master on stuff, too. Yada, yada, yada. So, yeah, these are definitely gonna be the next quest givers. I'm definitely gonna check this out whenever the update comes out. I don't know if I'm gonna do a live stream or video. I'm gonna stop yapping, but we should have forgotten a patch of stone and sand. But the ruins are made, and now it's more alive than ever. Fishman Portel at the perimeter with purpose. I cannot read. The deeper in the coral-wrapped streets, robed cultists linger in the shadows. That sounds like a horror movie quote. I like that. I couldn't have make out their faces, but I could hear their voices. Whispers, an all-powerful relic? New sword? I'm assuming new sword. An all-powerful relic. God's chalice. You know that one thing from Minecraft story mode, the compass thing? It's the first thing I thought of. I didn't quite get it, but my gut was streaming enough to push my luck. Before I left, I managed to snag a close-up shot of the island. I studied it carefully. This place isn't just an archaeologist mystery anymore. It's activated, it's guarded, and it's something that tells me we're not supposed to be here. So I'm happy they're giving us a lore reason to why they're attacking us instead of just hello, random person, and then just immediately start trying to murder us. Like, I get, like, bandits in the first quest giver. They're bandits. But these guys actually have a reason, which is kind of nice. Now we're finally getting somewhere. Stay tuned for next week's bulletin board. And the final fruit rework recovery story, along with other exciting news. Assuming this is going to be the last one, that this next one is going to be the last one. But don't leave yet. We still have more stuff to do. We still got to watch that video, which was supposed to be this video. But, you know, this. And here we are. Gaming robot. Now, I don't have YouTube Premium because I don't get money from YouTube. I'm going to try to set that up. Yada, yada, yada. I'll just try to pause it if, you know, I end up getting an ad or something. Because also copyright, I don't want them to shoot me in the head. Okay, got 2 ads, but skipped them. Okay, so, update 27. Let's watch this.
Blox's update 27 is back with more heat. The pain fruit is getting completely reworked, and it looks fire. Sword and accessory designs are getting...
Okay, yeah, I knew this because I watched, you know, the beginning of this. It was up until the trailer, until he showed how there's a new bulletin board. So let's continue watching, though.
Upgraded, and the deep blue starting to take shape. Let's jump right into it. Let's get it.
I'm gonna skip the intro. Okay, gaming. Really? I didn't even notice that whenever I watched the trailer. I'll be skipping this though, because I don't want, you guys to get bored. I'm gonna shut up. Let's just...
Blox Bulletin 13, let's get straight to it, you feel me? Alright, so we got the wooden board right here. This boy is drowning. I don't know what is going on. His ship broke.
If you notice right here, probably should have viewed this in the thing. Shark. So either it's a shark, or if you go back to the bulletin board, they fished up a terrorfish, I think it was called.
Alright, the Blox Bulletin. Apologies for the interruption. Back to scheduled news. It looks like we're finally not being hacked no more. Last week's bulletin got hacked. I'm going to show you on screen right now. If you missed it out, we got completely hacked and someone else took over. But now it seems like we're fully back. About last week's interruptions by the bulletin team. Hacks by Queena, yup. Queena was going crazy last week, but we back. It is our stuff now. Last week's edition of the Blox Bulletin was unexpected.
I already read most of this to you guys, so if you're watching this far, I'm just going to skip most of it.
Delayed following a security breach traced back to an individual known as Doghouse Frank. The interruption was promptly addressed and regular publishing operations have resumed. So we back in business. All right. In the wake of the incident, the bulletin team has taken time to review community feedback. A recurrent point of interest was the positive response we saw to real-time sneak peeks. I mean, let's keep it real. Who doesn't like real-time sneak peeks? I'm trying to see more stuff. I'm trying to see videos, more content, and all that good stuff. I mean, let's try to get them hacked one more time.
Yeah, so I guess it is going to be in your inventory. I really hope the potions, you can just, hold them out, not in your inventory, but, with your sword and stuff. So you can just quickly drink it if someone teleports into lava. I died to a lava trapper last week. Or not last week, a few days ago. So annoying. I lost, I think, 1 million bounty, actually. Not from that one kill, duh. But I was just having either the worst off day ever to imagine, or God got a little bit mad at me. Let's just continue, though.
I don't think we have anything against that, do we? Most people enjoy the block switching up to showcase actual in-game progress rather than constant drawn-up storyboards. I mean, who doesn't? But we do like the storyboards, too, because it shows the creativity that the devs are actually displaying. While such reveals may not be included in every issue, these development snapshots will be shared whenever the bulletin staff can secure reliable material from behind the scenes. Good. Honestly, that's just great news. If we can get more of those reveals, plus some storyboards, I think that would be the...
Yeah, maybe there's some stuff in his inventory. Awakening, Last Resort, Kumayu... Can't make that out. Assuming... That could be potions. That low-key could be potions, actually. Okay, so he got... Sorry for it being so blurry. I really am. But, Oh, yeah, he's hinting. I think they are hinting at... Because, if you go back to the Blox Bulletin 8, talk about how that's getting rework. Portal rework. And that... No, I'm joking. It's just for his teleporting around. Treasure Dark Blade, if only I had that. But, Admin, Bizarre Rifle, Awakening, Last Resort. Cool. Is that something in the game right now? I really don't know. Is that an admin thing? I'm being stupid. It's, their little dimensions. Yeah, heavenly. Yeah, it's just their little dimensions. Maybe it's portals. Doubt it, but I'm pretty sure it's just their dimensions.
Perfect combo for these blocks. I think people would enjoy them much more. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, honestly, if you want to hack us again, get straight to it. Let's hack us and get us some more sneak peeks, because I'm trying to show y'all some good stuff. I'm sure y'all want to see it too. Alright, here we go. The mysterious challenger exposed. Let's see. Got referees right here. That boy got knocked out clean. A few weeks ago, a story surfaced about a fighter who could turn punishment into power. He was known for taking beatings to come back stronger. Now he's making headlines after winning a 20-man free-for-all at a recent Brawler Summit. However, the man has been disqualified from the $1 million prize pool after suspicions of unnatural endurance. Alright, this sounds just like some pain stuff. This has to be pain-related. This has to be fully pain-related. It's about time this fruit gets a rework. And also, let me see the fruit model. Yoink. This fruit right here needs a rework. Really bad. The moves are super outdated. It's not good. How is this fruit even a thing right now? In Blox, with all the new stuff we have right now, this fruit is lacking very much behind in quality. Let's get straight to the blog. Let's see what they got. It has to be pain, right? Official says he was found to be fighting with the help of a powerful fruit. A powerful fruit? A new advancement of the pain fruit. Let's go. Let's go. Like we predicted in the previous vlogs.
I would yap about how, they're saying it's powerful and how he defeated 20 people. But, it's pain and they always hype up their fruits even though they're sometimes not that good. Because, blade fruit, don't get me wrong, is good. It's good. It's really good. It's just... the M1s and in the sword, is mainly all it's good for.
Pain fruit is getting a rework, and it sounds like it's going to be a powerful fruit. And a new advancement of the pain fruit. Let's go. This rework embraces a brutal...
You think there's going to be an admin panel for that? There could be. I know there's going to be one for creation, but maybe there will be ones for... I'm happy how they're not, rolling out updates, but, they're doing more. We haven't... Dragon update. That was a year. The other update, 27, I think it was, the Yeti update, that was a month or two. Yeah, I think it was maybe a month or two. I don't really remember. I'm just happy they're all out now. And there's a new one. I'll try to figure out the timelines later. So, sorry, I'll continue the video.
philosophy. Damage taken builds a rising pain meter. Hold on. Damage taken builds a rising pain meter that powers up each strike. That's insane. So the more damage you take, the more damage you do. As the user suffering intensifies, a reddish pink aura begins to spike and flare, rewarding precise hits while draining power from missed attacks. Oh, okay. So basically, you need to not miss your attacks. You do more damage the more damage you take. But if you miss your
idea for pain fruit users, you gotta stay around like NPCs, and if you end up like, you know, your pain meter's going low, you gotta kill an NPC real quick. Like, you at least hit it. And then, you know, it's kind of, pairing this up with human would just be stupidly overpowered, because the last resort, and there's a last resort move somewhere. I just tried to scroll. Oh, last stand. So this could be pretty good with human. As said in, I don't know if I said this in this, but since I have a bunch of old accounts, I'm going to end up, you know, probably using pain. That's going to be the human. I'm sorry. But I never really figured out what I was going to use for human, but now I'm probably going to use pain, so.
attacks, you will drain power from missing. Okay, we're gonna just guess. There's gonna be like a little pain meter at the bottom, or right here, and you're gonna be able to nuke people. Honestly, if someone hits me a bomb or something crazy and I'm like 1 HP, and I just hit him with a V move, I don't even know what it's gonna do. I just know I can nuke people.
Enjoy sleep track.
Sorry about that.
People. Alright, let's see what else they got. At the edge of defeat, last stand. Oh. At the edge of defeat, last stand activates. Surging back the user in a volatile state with a full meter and a brief window to unleash maximum power before burning out completely. Oh, dog, they got a little type mode. Okay. The fighter question has been permanently banned from the Ultra Fighting Committee, citing an unfair physical advantage and the unregulated nature of abilities he displayed. So, whole time bro was cheating. Bro had a fruit this whole time. From the sound of it, this new pain fruit is also gonna get an M1 since he's gonna throw straight hands. And you also have a passive that is called last stand.
That'd be kind of funny. Your fighting style goes away for the pain fruit. That could work, but also that's like, you know, they probably would want to give that to other fruits. Like, example, maybe the light fruit or the ice fruit, you know, that would be its own thing instead of just putting it out. But again, that probably wouldn't really fit all that well, because then it takes away you even being able to have a sword out. So I don't think I would want that, actually. But an M1 being able to attack with your fist, that could be pretty cool.
And that brings you back in a volatile state that gives you also a full meter and a brief window to unleash maximum power before burning out completely. So I'm guessing you have a couple seconds to go fully crazy. And if you don't fully maximize that time period, you will die. But yeah, this is basically like Second Life. You just come back and just start whooping people. But you also have to be precise. This sounds like a fun new fruit to use in general. Okay, overall pain is looking like it's going to be a worthy fruit. All right, over here we got reward and accessory. The closer look at the reworks by the development team. Let's take a look first. Okay, so all these stuff got a visual rework. Let's see what they are before. So the left one right here is probably the marine cape that we already have. Let's go take a look.
Yeah, it's fair. I thought the DS code, because I just thought it looked like the DS code, but I guess the marine cape. Did I say that? Yeah. Or coat. I guess that could be. Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, it looks like this coat right here is going to be the left cape right here. It's going to be the marine version of the coat, which already looks way better than the image itself. But yeah, this is what I'm assuming it's going to be. And then, hold on, the left one's going to be the one for the marines, the right one's going to be one for the pirates, the middle one seems to be the swan cape. Let's equip.
Man, I'm stupid. I thought the Leviathan shield, because, like, it just looked like the Leviathan shield, but like a cape. I was really hoping they could, like, you know, switch through accessories. Imagine how cool that would look if it was the Leviathan shield.
Down right now. Here it is. It doesn't look that good right now. Honestly, whoever rocks it and likes it, you got terrible taste. I'm not trying to be me, but you got terrible taste. Anyways, this one's gonna get completely reworked, is my guess, because it has the spider symbol in the back right here. This is the new cape. And it looks 10 times better. I honestly love
Yeah, that's fair. The spider symbol kind of looked like the Leviathan shield. Please don't tell me I'm crazy for thinking that, though. I mean, it kind of does. You know what I mean? I mean, you can see it, right? Please don't tell me I'm crazy. Okay, let's just go back to the video.
Now, next up, we have the shades down here. Let's go look and see if we have those in game as well.
Man, I thought that was the ghoul mask. That's the cool shades. Cyborg Trop. Cause, like, hold on, let's use this as, like, a pointer. That's, like, you know, one of those, like, edgy kind of looking things, you know, like, this goes to your left, I guess. That'd be, like, yeah, that'd be the left side of your face, you know, like, this would, like, be where the nose is. Man, I'm stupid.
See what this one is. Alright, seems to be the cool shades. I'm guessing it's gonna be the cool shades right here. This is what it looks like right now. And this is what it looks like in the rework. Much cooler. I actually like the design. And up here we have the swordsman hat from the second.
Okay, got the swordsman hat right. Let's go.
See, let's equip it right now. Right here. This is gonna be the old version right here, and this is the one they're gonna rework. The rework looks way better. What even is this? What is this? Alright, anyways, the new one looks way better.
It's a feather, man.
And I'm glad they're actually reworking all this stuff. This hat looks fire. This one looks gas. Oh, we still have 3 swords left. Now, the bottom left is obviously gonna be the Commander. Let's go.
Okay, I think I said the Convander, right? I remember when I was thinking the Convander, at least.
Commander right here is very outdated. Let me turn it to daytime. So the original rework for that is going to be insane. Then, the bottom right here is going to be the Coco. Let's equip that as well. New one looks way better.
The Coco? Wait, I thought that was a Tsushima. I'm so stupid.
I honestly love the redesigns for these swords. And for the top middle one, I'm not even
Please be Spiky Trident. Please let me be right.
sure what that is. I'm not going to lie to you. All these things are my guesses,
Yeah.
but I think for the most part they're pretty obvious. I might be wrong, but I hope I'm right because
I got this one wrong, this one wrong, this one wrong, this one wrong, this one wrong. Assuming that's spiky trident, please let me be right. Honestly, I don't want that to be right because the spike that's as a spiking trident. I mean, it kind of looked cool, but like, I'm just so used to the old one.
I don't want to look stupid, but I don't know what this one is. Let me know in the comment section down below if this is a new weapon or this is going to be a rework from a weapon. I'm just too dumb to realize it, okay?
Well, they never said that could it be a new weapon. I really hope this is a new cape. I do not want that to be a swan cape. It looks so cool.
Let's continue with the vlog. Hello, everyone. We've been working hard behind the scenes to breathe new life into some of the game's older weapons and accessories. Thank God. Today, we're excited to give you a first look at a few of the upcoming sword and accessory reworks being pushed in the next update. Fire, bro. Our goal with these reworks is to make your gear look way more stylish and up to date. Whether it's swords and accessories, everything you started with is being redesigned to better match the modern quality style of Blox roots. We want your outfits to feel more appealing as you venture through the game. That's good. They're still keeping the weapons and stuff similar to what they were before, and the accessories, they're just upgrading it and making them look much better and more stylish, as I said. What you see here today is only part of the full lineup. Hopefully, this gives you a glimpse of what we've been working on and what kind of changes you can expect regarding accessories coming your way. Fire, bro. This is gonna be a fire update. I'm telling you, update 27 is cooking and coming with the full on heat. All right, next up we have Return to the Deep Blue. My shell spot. Had to go back. Something about the island. Its ruins, its silence, its watchers. It kept echoing on my mind. But with no chief this time, I made the trip again. I wanted to see for myself what was down there. What should have been a forgotten patch of stone and sand was anything but. The ancient ruins would remain, but now more alive than ever. Fishermen patrol the perimeter with purpose, and deeper in the coral wrapped streets,
I'm realizing I've been saying all this wrong. Well,
robed cultists linger in their shadows. I couldn't make out their faces, but I could hear their voices. That's creepy, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you just venturing through the bottom of the sea, you hear people just whispering. Yes, creepy with robes on. Nah, whispers.
dang, I didn't even realize that's at the bottom of the sea. I'm pretty sure in like the bulletin board they said, like an old one, they said, how are we gonna, like breathe under there? Or something. Maybe that was just random, but pretty sure they said something like that, but underwater city exists, so however that works. I'll shut up, sorry.
Repeated something again and again beneath their breath. Something about an all-powerful relic. Yo, all-powerful relic. I'm trying to find out what that is. I didn't quite get it, but my gut was reaching out.
That's gonna be a raid boss. I'm realizing that now. That the all-powerful rock is either gonna be a new sword, probably a raid boss, though.
Push my luck. Before I left, I managed to snag a close-up shot of the island. Study it carefully, readers. This place isn't just an archaeological mystery anymore. It's active. It's guarded. And something tells me we're not supposed to be here. Okay, so next update, we're gonna be going under the water and we're gonna go explore a section of the sea that we're not even supposed to be. Not even supposed to be there. We got fishermen patrolling it and rogue cultists that are lingering in the shadows. So once we head to this place, we might get cooked. We just might get cooked. We have the coral guardians who are level 2,600 for some reason. Is this something that's gonna be above the sea or under the sea? I wonder. But it looks cool. It looks like it's about a steep of the new island, or if it's a tiki outpost rework. I don't even know. But so you seen that jellyfish in the back?
It's not gonna be Tiki Outpost rework. They would have done that in the last update, because with the Eagle Tyrant, I think it's called. So yeah, this does look pretty. Look, but like this just looks Tiki. This just looks like Tiki, the archway kind of thing. I guess you could put it lore like just Atlantis has resurfaced. Anyhow, yeah, I think it's just gonna be like just underwater, the submarine. Okay, sorry about that.
Looks like it's supposed to be underwater, which is pretty cool. The new villain right here, the coral guardian. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Let me know what you think about this new island. And let me know what you think about this whole vlog in general, because honestly, it was kind of a shorter vlog, but this one had a lot of new info, especially the paint rework and the weapons and accessories getting reworked as well. I honestly love this update so far. They are cooking a lot of quality of life stuff, and they're making the game seem more fun for new players and the older players as well. The veterans,
Okay, don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's a reason he has the dragon trident now. I'm assuming that's probably the dragon trident. I'm assuming. Why would he not? Why other reason would he have that out?
weapons and accessories getting reworked as well. I honestly love this update so far. They are cooking a lot of quality of life stuff, and they're making the game seem more fun for new players and the older players as well. The veterans, y'all getting blessed up. The new players getting blessed up. I like this. Also, I wonder if the paint rework is gonna have a cutscene like the gravity food. That'd be cool. What are your thoughts on that? Because is the
Don't get me wrong, I like cutscenes, but like, oh my god, if I get stuck in one of those, I just leave the game. I don't leave games. I don't combat log. I'm not stupid, but I do want gravity to be nerfed. Speaking of fruits with cutscene, I do want gravity to be nerfed. You use 2 moves in the M1 and you just win. Like, nerf it, please. Nothing to talk about. I'm just gonna upload this off the rip. Sorry, but I'm uploading this off the rip, so I'm probably not gonna rewatch it or anything. I'll add subtitles. But, or maybe I'll add subtitles, maybe I won't, probably won't. But uploading this off the rip, so if it's bad, sorry. I've been recording, so I can't even cut them and redo them.
Pain fruit also had a cutscene like the gravity fruit. Happy hype. I already love the gravity cutscene for what it is, and it's fire, 100% fire. So pain also gets that treatment. We are in there. We are playing that fruit. That's gonna be it for this video. I know I yapped a lot, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys use Star Code Zeros every time you purchase Robux, because it helps me out a lot. And let's get straight to the end of this video. All right, peace.
Well, I paused that pretty fast. Okay, that was pretty cool. I'm gonna end the video here. Again, divine art. They never said divine art was a thing. I do want to use divine art. That sounds pretty cool. I'm gonna watch that later. I'm gonna shut up though. Thank you guys for watching. It was fun doing this, and see you guys later. Bye.